Another game, another night where we wax poetically about the utter brilliance of Aaron James Judge. He came through again tonight for the Yankees to help them get a win in the first game of their three-game set against the Cincinnati Reds in Cincinnati. A game where, as a Yankees fan, you felt good early on because the captain delivered. For the 13th time this season, and for the 7th time in the last 7 games, Aaron Judge belted a home run. This one to deep center field, 431 feet. Again, home run number 13 on the year. He now is tied for the American League lead along with Adolis Garcia. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced that. I'm sure those of you in the comments will correct me on that. But this has been what we've needed from Aaron Judge. He has, a 1.3 OPS in his last 7 games. He has more home runs in his last 6 games than he had in his first 30 games. Yankees are now 9-1 when he hits a home run this season. He's such an electrifying player. Since his return from the IL, he's batting over 320, 7 home runs now. An incredible, incredible story watching Judge here come back. It seemed like the IL, that's just what he needed. It's just what the doctor ordered. He has played terrifically here. And that is 32 home runs for the Yankees in the last 17 games, and their 69th home run of the season. So I'm sure all of you will have jokes about that. You know, if Ohtani wasn't as dominant as he's been this year, Judge would probably be an MVP favorite here. But I think the only way that Judge can repeat as MVP is if he hits 63 home runs. So Aaron, you have your assignment. Get to work! After that, we saw a solid outing from Clark Schmidt, which is something we usually don't say. 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 81 pitches, 50 of them were strikes, an ERA of 6. This does not erase the last month and a half of bad Clark Schmidt, but it does make you say, all right, thank you for that. Solid line. Now just please do that more often. The Yankees tacked on a few more runs in the top of the 6th after Aaron Judge walked. It was the 10th home run of the year for the man who's got so much Riz. Anthony Rizzo, a 2-run shot into right field. That extended the Yankees' lead to 3-0. That one went almost as deep as Judge, 424 feet into right field. That gave the Yankees a 3-0 lead. The Reds would score 2 more runs in the 8th one after Clark Schmidt came out. Jimmy Cordero came in, gave up 2 runs almost immediately on an RBI double by Jake Fraley. But Jimmy got out of it in the 6th inning there. Right after that, I believe, was a walk. So you had runners on third and first. And then that led to a ground out, strikeout, strikeout. So Cordero settled down. Abreu got out of a jam in the 7th. Peralta got out of it in the 8th. Yankees win this one here today and move to 11-10 on the road this year. With every game the Yankees play, I begin to breathe a little bit easier. The way they played in the Tampa Bay series, the Toronto series, the Oakland series, and now here in Game 1. Yeah, I know the Reds are not that great of a baseball team, but you can only play who you can play against. These games count, and the Yankees have shown a return to form ever so slightly. They're winning baseball games, which we were not able to say they were doing a lot of a couple weeks ago. This is a return to form here for the Yankees. They look a lot better. The only guys that really showed up tonight on offense was Judge and Rizzo, but that was fine because the pitching stepped up. And who would have thought from Clark Schmidt and the bullpen, which has been gassed as of late, they really came through for us here tonight. Yankees now 6.5 back of the American League East leading Tampa Bay Rays. And with Toronto's loss, I believe Toronto is going to lose tonight. They're down 4-1 at the time we're recording this. We could leapfrog Toronto even more for 3rd place in the American League East. We already have a half game up over them. Now this could be a whole game. As Baltimore, though, could be 3.5 back of Tampa, so we might have to catch up to them a little bit. But the Yankees, ever so slightly, get better and better. The Yankees have a better last 10-game record than anyone else in the American League East. So that's something to take positively. Maybe the Yankees can catch the Rays here, but they got a lot of ground to make up, got a lot of work to do. But nights like this make it easier. Good job by the Bronx Bombers here tonight. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel and you'd like to see, make sure you subscribe down below. I'll be back tomorrow to break down Game 2 of this 3-game set between the Yankees and the Reds. And we don't know who is pitching tomorrow. I'm looking here on ESPN.com. There is no pitcher given. Is undecided for who's pitching tomorrow. Great. Take care and God bless.